Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at another one of the posts on the Korean Mabinogi Eternity project site. So I would like to talk about texture production during the process of remodeling Turconail, where Militians will live. If you change the engine to Unreal, the background graphics will have to get better. Wouldn't it be possible to make it respond to real-time light by adding normal, roughness, and specular so that the characteristics of each material stand out? I'll make all the backgrounds you've wanted to make for a while. The will to create a truly fantastic background was sparked. However, our Mabinogi isn't like this. I worked too hard on sculpting using graphics tools, but it didn't have the hardwood feel that Mabi has. When I strengthened the normal, realizing low polygons with the three-dimensional effect of high polygons, the clear feeling typical of Mabi did not appear. However, I gathered my courage and went back to the beginning and thought about what elements determine the characteristics of Mabinogi's background. Mabinogi is a cartoon graphic. The flat feel of the environment setting creates a unique 2D feel, and the diffuse texture has strong contrast to bring out the sense of mass. The sense of shape and proportion of the background had a simpler and more casual feel than the realistic proportions. On the other hand, the texture was closer to real life than expected. In these cases, Mabinogi's background identity was being added. So here's a good example of like the wooden textures being showed well. And then Avalon clearly shows like stone texture. This was it. More than anything, I realized that texture plays a big role. The unique, clean, and organized feeling comes from the texture. So, I tried creating the texture right away. First, create a shape. To what extent should sculpting using graphics tools be done? In sculpting shaping using graphic tools, I decided to neatly process large chunks and edges and only add large cracks to the wood texture. Work efficiency is also important, so the wood grain feel was created using alpha in the tool. So here you can see, like, this is the door to Duncan's house, and this is like the window. We've all seen the preview of his house in Unreal Engine. Second, create a diffuse base color of the object texture. In the past, texture creation was created by combining photo textures with Photoshop or drawing them directly. Nowadays, several tools such as ZBrush and Substance are used. Looking at the Mabinogi texture, we could see that it was close to real life and had a high density. It has a semi-realistic feel that has been processed through photo texture synthesis or stylized texture with high detail. Since it was produced 20 years ago, it had a strong feel of a photo composite hand mat. To reflect these aspects, using the production tool, we used the wood grain texture as a base and built it up one by one. Use the sharpen filter sharpening effect to express highlights and depicted parts more clearly. In particular, care must be taken when creating high polygons to clearly express highlights and shading at the edges. And this looks pretty cool. You can like see how in this picture like the wood is like changing. That looks really cool. And here you can see the front of Duncan's house again. This was it. Although the road was difficult, I was very proud that I had laid the foundation for transferring Mabinogi's style to the new engine. Yeah, it's very important Mabinogi has the same style, and this guy did really good work on this. Like, this isn't easy to do. So on the left we have existing resources, so the resources from Pleon Engine, and on the right we have the Unreal Engine resources. So this is the church in Pleon Engine and the bank in Pleon Engine, and this is the church in Unreal Engine and the bank in Unreal Engine. Making the tiles was also difficult. The tiles also used a texture that was close to real life and had a high density. Think of it as a semi-realistic texture with a processed feel through compositing from a photo texture or a stylized texture with high detail. I tested it out in two ways. Processed through Substance Designer texture creation tool for soil and grass, you can see it here, and photo plus PRB, so physically based rendering, resource synthesis for the soil and grass, so you can see like the two differences between these pictures. How to create a Substance Designer from a stylized feel to a more realistic depiction. Advantage: as work resources accumulate, you can quickly work with tiles with a different feel by reorganizing and recycling nodes. Disadvantage: it takes time to express photo-like details. And photo texture and PRB resource plus Substance Designer and Sampler equals composite. The work speed is fast. Disadvantages is it requires reliance on photo resources, so expressions are limited. So here's another cool picture of Turconail Town Square. This is kind of cool because now we have a closer look at the actual town square area that a lot of us have spent a lot of time being AFK in. So I like the wood that they decided to add here. That wasn't here before. It used to just be all stone. It looks like they added like wood right here and like the four corners. I think that's to make it feel a little bit more like a bench. And you can also see like the brick right there. That looks cool. And you can see some brick over there too. Overall, I think they did a really good job with this. This looks like Town Square. It feels good. We can see everything appearing. We can see all the trees appearing, all the buildings and fences, the water, the dock for fishing. Let's go right to here. This is our first real look at like Turconail as a whole. The only thing we really can't see is Fergus's shop. So there's the healer's house way over there. That's going to be the graveyard. I would love to see some close-ups of what the graveyard is going to look like. Looking back, a lot of things happened. There's still a lot to do, but the style has been established. This is how the background graphics of Mabinogi Eternity are being produced. So this was an interesting post to read. I'm definitely glad that they're interested in capturing Mabinogi's style and making it feel like the same game. Alright, let's look at some Eternity gameplay here. So this is like the Dumbarton area, right outside the Moongate. This looks really good.
어떠실까요? 익숙하면서도 새로운 느낌이죠.
What do you think? It feels familiar yet new. Many people watching are probably watching the broadcast now.
차이가 좀 많이 느껴지실까요?
Do you feel a lot of difference?
네. 하지만 이제 지금 라이브 서버에서 보실 수 있는 덤바튼도 우리를 21년 동안 맞이해준 그 정겨움과 매력이 있죠.
And there's a cutscene when you enter Dumbarton here, which is pretty cool.
네, 덤바튼 들어갈 때 개발 버전으로 컷신을 만들어 봤습니다. 덤바튼 전경을 한번 보여드리고요. 네, 분수대에 드디어 물이 흐릅니다.
Yeah, the fountain looks really good. And we've known about the added staircases for a while. Make it easier to move around.
안녕하세요.
Looks like that character has one of the newer cattails.
저는 웃는 모습이 예쁜 이 캐릭터의 시연을 맡기고 네, 올라가서 뵙겠습니다.
Oh, and this is just a brief part where the director talks to the audience. So we'll skip through most of this and get right back to the gameplay. Yeah, there's the director, the Korean director of Mabinogi.
님이 전해주신 소식에 이어드리는 즐거운 시간이 되시기
반응도 마찬가지였습니다. 인터넷 걸로 알고 정말 많은 플레이할 수 있는
바랍니다. 저희가 네
그런 내용이 찾으셨는데 다는 게 어떤 느낌 로그인해서 접속했던
소개
Okay, now we're back in game. I like this skill bar down here. I think this looks fine. I hope we can move it around though. Like, I'd like to have the freedom to move it like anywhere we want on the screen. That'd be kind of cool.
참고하시고 양해해서 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네. 아까 전에 이
And in the very top right corner, you can see like the clock up here.
어디 한번 딴 데로 가볼까요? 어디 가볼 수 있는데?
한번 이동해 보겠습니다.
밤이네요, 밤.
Showing like the in-game time. They don't have a mini-map, so maybe the mini-maps aren't done yet.
네.
성당이잖아요. 스테인드 글라스네.
네. 스테인드 글라스도 저렇게 예쁘게 표현이 돼 있습니다.
And then they have like a health bar and a mana bar and a stamina bar below the skill stuff. Looks kind of similar to how it looks like on like FF14's interface.
불빛들을 좀 표현을 해서 밤에도 굉장히 예쁜
And a couple of other games.
크리스텔 많이 지금 외치고 계신데 크리스텔 한번 대화를 해볼까요?
좋네요. 예.
So they're gonna talk to Crystal.
밀레시아 여러분들이면은 아마 눈치채셨을 수도 있을 것 같은데 좀 포트레이트에 살짝 변화가 있죠. 네, 이게 몸도 생겼고 인상도
I like how they redid
매력을
books.
살리면서
That's pretty
변화를
cool.
좀 줘봤습니다.
네.
I like how the animation looks when you turn like a page in the book. It's like you're actually like reading a real book, and that's really cool.
그 마음을 같이 동화할 수 있는 그런 세심한 그런 부분까지 신경 쓰셨다는 생각이 좀 드는데 크리스텔과의 대화는 뭐 계속 하고 싶지만
네.
어떻게 더 대화를 나눠봐요 우리?
대화는 이제 더 깊게 나눌 필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요, 딴 데? 예. 여러분들.
Oh, and that's the inventory. Hang on. No, wait. Let's go back a second.
필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요?
Just take a look at that. So yeah, there's the inventory. I like the way that looks. That looks pretty similar to what we have already without any like huge changes. Overall, I'm a big fan of that. And it looks like the hanger there, that's probably the style tab, and then there's a bunch of other tabs for like other things. I'm sure one of these, like this might be the me inventory, and then like one of these is probably the VIP inventory too. And like another one's probably like Echo Stones.
여러분들을 위한 그
I think they're gonna show off the well next.
야.
물을 떠봐야
This is pretty cool. I like the animation for gathering water. How like the bucket goes down into the well like that and then comes back up. That's really cool.
우물물.
물도 이렇게 한번 떠보고 이제 계속 이동을 해보겠습니다. 물 그만 드세요. 빨리 이동하시죠.
목마르니까.
네, 서점 쪽으로 한번 가볼까 합니다.
서점. 서점하면 우리가 떠오르는
서점하면은 또
아이라인가? 아이라죠?
눈치채셨을까요?
Yeah, the
네,
bookstore. This looks nice.
허리를 조금 펴줬어요. 그리고
I think they updated her portrait a little bit too.
또 똘망똘망해졌죠.
책 많이 읽어갖고 힘들었는데 그런 부분에 대한 얘기를 좀 해주셨네. 정말 한 땀 한 땀 정성이 얼마나 많이 들어갔는지가 지금 이 장면에서 좀 보이네요.
네.
네.
다음은 학교로 가볼까요?
학교요. 맞아. 어이구. 스튜어트 선생님.
And Sewer is outside the magic school. A couple of the NPCs are outside of the buildings they would usually be inside of.
스튜어트 선생님이 심고구랑
Oh yeah, they
같이
say like construction of the school is underway, so like the insides of buildings are not done yet.
나중에는 뭐
And let's go back up
심고구랑 같이 함께하고 있는.
right over here. You can also see how some of the grass is like clipping through the stone here. I'm not sure if that's like intentional or not. I don't know if they'll change that or not.
여러분께도 신고구의 축복이 있으시길 바랍니다.
And here's the new staircase. So instead of just the wall being here, there's actually a staircase here now. Plus the two staircases on the left and right sides. Like by the bookstore and then the one way over there. So yeah, that's great. I think having the stairs in the center there makes it a lot easier to just go to the magic school.
나중에는 뭐 내부도 한번 기대해 볼게요. 예. 이제 야도 좀 나왔는데 일단 아무래도 지난번 겨울에도 만나봤지만 이게 계단 생긴 것도
네.
디테일을 많이 살리셨구나라는 좀 말씀을 많은 분들께서 해주시더라고요. 그러니까 이런 부분들이 계속 늘어나니까 더 밀레이션 분들이 이 다음 장면에 대해서 더 기대하시는 것 같아요. 또 한번 어디 가볼까요? 어디 가볼까요?
보겠습니다.
Yeah, Manus is in front of the healer's house there.
어이고, 야 많이 벌었네 구슬. 가로등 아유 씨.
올해 플레이하셨던 밀레시안 분들께는 네.
So yeah, I'll be curious to read a post about what they plan on doing about like the insides of old outdated buildings.
끝까지 하시네. 어디 가나요?
네, 남쪽으로 한번 나가 보겠습니다. 왕감자가 네.
Oh, and there's some players gathering potatoes out here.
많이 캐는데?
네,
그죠?
열심히 또 캐고 계십니다. 이상하게 잘 나오네요. 지금 확률 설정 잘못된 것 같은데.
휴지력키 슬쩍 뭔가 서리하는 사람인가?
잠깐만. 저기
이거
감자 소리를 하고 있습니다.
이거 서리. 해돋이다.
네, 어떻게 소리하신 거죠?
Listen to those sound effects when they attack rats.
잘 활동하셨는데. 예.
That's really good. Those sound effects. You can hear like the blade.
아까 감자 캐는 모습도 그렇고 이렇게 늑대를 잡는 모습을 보면은 개발 서버에서 이런 모습을 보면 옛날 생각이 저희도 굉장히 많이 납니다.
The bears look really cool too.
용감하게도 봄한테 시비를 걸고 있어요.
그러니까 약간 그 옛날 향수를 느낄 수 있는 장면들이 굉장히 많네요.
네.
지금 여러 탄데 거는데 좀 많이 거는 거 아니에요? 아이고. 아니 이 무기가 내가 하는 무기인데 저걸 들고 저렇게 되면 안 되는 거 아니에요? 말로 싸우는 거 아닌데.
And it looks like they're dying on purpose here to show us the death menu.
왜가?
컨트롤이 안 좋은 거 절대 아니고요. 이제 여러분들께 행동불능 보여드리고 싶어서.
Yeah, it looks really good.
이 곰이 진짜. 이 곰이.
저 눈치 없는 곰을
끝내봐.
당장 처리하겠습니다.
이럴 수 있었구나. 그랬는데 참
나오를 보여드리고 싶었는데. 네, 저희가 갈 때만. 네.
갈 때만. 이거 진짜 다르네요. 갈 때만.
네, 굉장히 감성적인 모습들이 많이 연출이 되죠.
네, 사진 포인트도 많은 것 같아요.
네, 스샷 찍기 정말 좋을 것 같죠.
그리고 몰래 뭐가 젖소.
네, 그리고 이제 젖소도 나옵니다. 젖소가 나왔으니까 또 이제 우유를 짜봐요. 젖소 보이실까요? 이제 젖소에 털이 윤기가 좀 자르르 흐릅니다.
잘 먹었네. 예. 이런 디테일 어떠세요? 괜찮아요? 예. 이거 굉장히 많은 분들께서 이 윤기를 위해서 파이팅한 것도 도움이 되네. 예.
네, 그럼 또 이동을 해볼까요?
어디로 가나요?
네, 저쪽가 있고
양털 되나?
네,
양?
양한테 한번 가보. 네, 양이 저기 있네요.
양?
아, 여긴 허브.
Oh, there's some herbs out here too. I didn't notice that when I first watched this.
원래 허브가 없는데 시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서. 허브가 없어요. 원래 허브가 없는데.
And you can see, like, back there, you can see the dungeon stone. So the dungeon stone guide, NPC, and all that stuff is back there. I don't think they go back there in this video, but at least they're getting the area set up.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아. 네. 양털을 너무 고급 도구로 깎는 거 아니에요?
Gathering some wool.
이게 또 마비노기의 묘미죠. 나부로 양털을 깎고 있습니다.
이게 양털 그럼 도대체 얼마짜리인 거예요?
Yeah, it looks alright.
정말 고급 양털이네. 손길 피하지. 나보고 너무 날카로워.
문게이트는
네.
지금은 작동을 하지 않지만 나중에 또 문게이트가 작동하는 예쁜 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다. 안으로 들어가 보죠.
그러니까 양 얼굴도 너무 귀여웠어.
아시다시피 지금 이제 실시간으로 흐르는 시간이다 보니까 낮도 되게 예쁜데 지금 밤이 돼서
Oh yeah, there's the unicorn statue.
여기는 네, 유니콘 동상입니다. 해외 밀리시안 분들도 여기 굉장히 애정하시는 장소거든요.
이분들 아까 봤던 분 같은데 신고구하고 북마정.
신고구가 자꾸 따라옵니다. 네.
네.
북마정도 여기 있고요.
화면을 너무 좋아하는데 이분들. 네.
유니콘 동상 어떠실까요?
이거 좋죠?
네,
포토 스팟 하면 이럴 만한 데가 없으니까 다 나머지 분들 사진 찍으러 왔구나. 예. 그러면 이거 또 다른 것도 할 수 있나요? 뭐
네, 한번 또 시몬한테 가보겠습니다. 아까 말씀드린 대로 내부 공사 중이라 시몬도 나와 있습니다.
날씨가 좋으니까 야외 작업 좋아요.
네, 그렇죠.
야외 작업 좋지.
Yeah, and Simon's in front of his shop because it's just not done yet. Oh, so here's like the crafting menu for tailoring. That looks good.
단순히 저희가 포팅만 하는 게 아니라 편의성이나 아니면 기능 측면에서도 훨씬 더 좋은 경험을 제공해 드리기 위해서 여러 가지로 고민하면서 개발을 하고 있습니다.
And the animations look good too.
저 물레도 딱 할 때만 돌아가네요.
네, 그렇죠. 이렇게 깨알 같은 연출도 신경 쓰고 있습니다.
디테일. 어깨 나가겠네 시몬. 어쨌든 뭐 어깨 좀 안 좋을 것 같은데.
저 어깨가 괜찮습니다.
네.
드디어.
쌩쌩해.
근데 저 얼굴은 지금 임시로 적용된 거라서 시몬이 갑자기 초미남이 된 건 아니고요. 네. 시몬도 이제 본인의 얼굴을 찾을 겁니다.
밤에 조명 밑에서는 좀 다르게 보이니까 또 우리가. 네.
염색을 보여드리겠습니다.
Oh yeah, and the dyeing menu they're working on, that looks good.
이 의상도 이터니티 버전으로 새로 만들어본 의상이고 그 의상에
So it looks like they're just doing like a test play of everything they've done like up until this point.
한뎁스에서 편하게 하실 수 있는 그런 방식을 지금 굉장히 고민을 많이 하고 있고요. 그리고 이제 염색뿐만이 아니라 다른 컨텐츠들도 이런 방식으로 이런 방향.
Because most of the stuff we've seen before in like previous updates, except for like the character creation menu.
저분이 리뷰를 참 좋아하세요. 네, 리뷰를
This time it's more about like actually testing out what they've done and like seeing how well it performs.
시연하시는 분이 계속 리뷰를 고집하고 있습니다.
누가 시연하셨는지는 정보를 주셨네요. 네.
이제 또 한번 다음 또 밖으로 나가 보겠습니다.
염색까지 딱 봤으니까 아무래도 우리가 고구? 어디요? 어디 가요?
가보자고 조금 올드한 것 같은데
실시간 디스.
자, 덤바튼 밖으로 나가서
Alright, they're gonna fight an armored bear.
어?
네,
아니
아머베어가
이거 피오드에 있던
네.
친구 아니에요?
The armored
그쵸?
bear looks
네,
pretty cool.
볼 수 있는 아머베어인데 네, 보여드리고 싶어서 이렇게 소환을 해봤습니다.
And you can see they haven't added the NPCs in front of it yet, but they have the commerce tent out there, the trading tent.
오.
잘 아시겠죠? 지금 스킬도 저희가 새로 이제 기획된 스킬들을 적용해서 전투의 방향성을 지금 테스트를 해보고 있는 과정이라고 보시면 됩니다.
아머베어도 훨씬 더 좀 뭔가 좀 다른 느낌 나네요.
네. 그리고 지금
Living outside the walls of Dumbarton must be kind of scary. I mean,
아이고.
there's a light on in that house next to them.
뭐야?
Imagine just like being a simple farmer and like
네, 좀 살려주세요.
looking out your window and they're superpowered characters fighting a giant bear.
살려달라고. 파기 없대. 버리고 가자고? 어이 세상은 그래요. 이렇게 날카로운 거예요.
여러분 저게 다 애드림입니다 지금.
어느 순간
굉장히 잘 해주고 계시네요.
본인들도 지금 즐기고 계시네.
네, 그리고 눈치채셨는지 모르겠는데 지금 이동 속도도 지금 그냥 시연을 위해서 잠깐 적용한 게 아니라 실제로 지금보다 더 높은 이동 속도를 적용하고 거기서부터 게임을 재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
아.
Oh wait, did that person just activate Spellwalk? That one back there? Let's see.
재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
아.
Yeah, that must be what the effect for Spellwalk looks like. That blue aura like around their feet and legs.
아, 저건 아까 제가 생성한 캐릭터네요.
맨 앞에 있다. 예, 밀레시아님. 예.
지금 여기 계신 분들은
Oh, and there's someone charging up Ice Spear. You can see the icon and the skill.
어이.
Yeah, it looks good.
어이.
So they're all showing a lot of stuff off.
시키지도 않은 멋을 부리고 있는. 아, 네. 네.
어떤 분들이에요?
네, 여기 계신
Charging up
분들은
Thunder.
지금 실제 마비노기
I use Thunder a lot, so that looks pretty cool.
이터니티 개발팀 분들입니다.
아.
인사 한번 하시죠.
안녕하세요. 이야, 이게 전 AI인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니었네요.
네, 실제 개발팀 분들이고
네.
지금 이 시간에도 개발을 진행하고 계시다가 이제 밀레시안 여러분들께 직접 이터니티의 모습을 보여드리고 싶어서 이렇게 모여봤습니다.
I want to show you what Eternity looks like. So yeah, they've done a good job showing what like we can expect from this update. So far, this looks really good.
아, 오늘이요?
네.
주말에?
네, 지금 실제로 판교에 계십니다.
아니 왜 야아라고 하면서 속으로 다 웃고 있어요? 잘한다 잘한다는 눈빛으로.
네, 행복하시죠?
네.
여러분 그래도 행복하시죠?
호호 나.
And it's good that they all have like a variety of different like outfits and skills and stuff to show off.
네, 근데 진짜로 저분들 판파 오고 싶어 하셨는데 못 오셨죠.
아이고. 그래 다 행복하대요.
Like we see Tails, Halos,
보기 힘드니까. 이 개발진 여러분들도 좀 따뜻한 말씀 해주세요 그래도.
skills, wings.
개발팀 여러분, 네, 밀레시안 여러분께 지금 개발팀 여러분들 지금 고생하셨다고 박수 한번 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 아시다시피 판교까지 좀 멀어서
That character is showing the resting skill.
맞아. 이제 느끼셨다. 아 라이브다 정말. 생 라이브.
네, 이제 개발팀 분들 이제 돌아가셔서 다시 개발 마저 하시면 됩니다. 안녕.
맞아요. 배고프다 뭐 이런 얘기를 하는데 그래요. 뭐 퇴근도 중요하지만 인터넷 개발은 계속 돼야 되는 거니까 그렇죠? 예. 그러니까 여러분 안녕히 가세요. 개발하러. 뭐 퇴근은 뭐 그렇답니다.
아 물론 할 일 다 하시면 퇴근하셔도 되죠. 할 일 다 하고 이제 퇴근하시면 됩니다.
가족이 있어요는 너무 심하잖아. 어떻게?
화가 많이 나셨나 봐요.
뭘 자꾸 던지려고 그러네. 예.
So this is pretty cool. They've dropped some items on the floor here. It looks like there's some berries, and you can see them from a few different angles too. And then that's something from like tailoring, like maybe some thread. And then that's herb, probably a yellow or a gold herb.
저번에도 한번 보여드렸죠, 만화실드.
Oh, and there's a potato. Well, maybe that's, I don't know, that could be a coconut too. But there's that.
이분이 아까 그 개발 리더 분이신 거죠? 아까 우리 시연해 주신 분들.
아 그리고 지금 이제 저 대신 시연을 통해서 여러분들께
So it's just cool to like see how even those items that are dropped on the ground look better.
저분은 네, 개발.
And there was the guy playing when the director was talking after the director went on stage.
수염이 없으시던데.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the gameplay from the fantasy party. Alright, let's play Mabby today. So I guess there was some sort of server error or something, because there was like a compensation box when I logged in. And Saint Rats, welcome in. So I wonder what went wrong with the server. Service error compensation box. Maybe that was for something that was going wrong with the Leprechaun event or something? Oh, they're giving out 2 weeks of VIP and some unrestricted passes, some of that new holy water stuff. That's actually pretty cool when they give out free VIP, like, I'm not complaining. I always buy the VIP during the Black Friday sale so I can get like half off, and I just buy about a year's worth all at once. But it's nice to get a couple extra days. Like, I think my VIP was originally supposed to expire in January, but... Oh, it doesn't say like an end date, but still got like 248 days left. So it's probably gonna be like way later than that. You know, I'm actually curious why they decided to do it, so I actually want to see if there's like a notice about it. But yeah, that could be one thing. It's not fun to be like wrongly banned. Maybe it's listed in this hotfix thing. Oh, wait a minute, so they had like a... Huh. Well, this is about the maintenance little box they gave out. What about the error? Yeah, I mean, there was that thing in the leprechaun thing. I don't know. Well, they did some sort of compensation, but I'm not gonna argue with free stuff. I think we're in like the last 2 weeks of the master plan event too. Like, isn't that ending like September 10th or 11th or something? Yeah, September 11th. So we have close to 2 weeks left. Let's pick out some buffs. I want those 60 levels on Rebirth. I think I'll keep getting additional advancement tickets for my Dan stuff. And double Spirit EXP. Do the Beltane cap boost. And that. I hardly see the NPC. Okay, Spirit Stone. Wait, how many of those boxes can we get? Okay. We can get a couple of these rebirth potions though. And that one. And that. Move all this over or I'll be able to see it real easy. Is that everything? We have an unrestricted pass there. Wait, wasn't there like some sort of small pass box thing? Oh, here it is. Oh, 5 of them. So what can I get from this? Oh, so this just gives like a lot of unrestricted passes out. Looks like they last a week. And today I kind of want to do Piaka Abyss, I think, because don't I have like a spirit weapon quest that needs that? Thought I had one, maybe not. No? Okay. Maybe it was for something else. Alright, well first things first, I think I'm going to... I'm gonna do a few rebirths and get Sacred Guardian up a little bit. I think what I'll do to level up like really fast is I think I'll try doing a veteran dungeon run. Like as long as I don't get Piaka dungeon for the veteran dungeon, I'll pretty much go for it. Because I did like a test run either like late last week or really early this week with Xanafiedlion, and he was, well, wasn't where I wanted him to be at, but still able to actually hold his own in a veteran dungeon. So maybe I'll try some veteran dungeon and some techs and stuff today. Really challenge his progress. Fairy dungeon today. Okay, we can give that a try. I don't need like a new orb or something, do I? No, not yet. It'd be more ideal if I was going in with Dark Diviner, but I really need those levels to go towards Sacred Guardian right now, so. Oh yeah, what kind of dyes do I have? Because I was thinking about redying this scythe soon too. Black, red, well, kind of orangish red, but I probably want to look for more like yellowish gold dye. See if I can make the scythe match Xanafiedlions look a little bit more. For now, it's okay though. Alright, let's go. Kind of miss doing my daily veteran dungeon runs I used to do with Xanafied Echo, so hopefully like in the next week or so, Xanafiedlion will be ready for that. Also, I think I equipped the last tarot card to his list too. Like, I noticed I only have 4 out of 5 tarot cards equipped the last time I did that veteran test. Oh, that one's not dead. Whoops. The same there. Got some spiders this time. The nice thing about battle astrology is, like, in rooms like this you can kind of just stay outside the doorway, and it can, like, trap the enemies in a more narrow path to, like, get them. I think he's doing even better than the test I did 5 or 6 days ago. So that one has to open the door then. Got all the others. And I'll use the Joyful Jabari perk buff. Extra movement speed, extra defense. Go ahead and let Meteor take care of these guys. Meteor and one Nova Blast. Oops, there's a little bit of lag there. I released the button and the attack didn't go forward until about 3 seconds later. That time it was fine. So that's not too bad, 22 minutes to get through like one floor. So if I could make it to the boss in about 45 minutes and maybe 10-ish minutes for the boss fight, we'd be pretty close to an hour. I think Xanafiedlion, if I recall correctly, is in like the place where he can do pretty much any of the veteran dungeons in like 40 minutes on average. So overall, Xanafiedlion isn't doing too bad. Okay, so we are finally at the boss room. And we have like 3 minutes left on that buff. There are a lot of these ogre warriors here. So we're gonna lure this one over first. Actually, maybe I'll just keep my set equipped and use some bolt magic to get him over here. Couldn't really use thunder or anything. I'm glad I haven't attracted the attention of the other ones yet. Okay, really quick, we're gonna use this, because that buff is wearing off now, basically. And then we can use another one of these boxes. And the good news is my stats are only going to go up more as I get into Harmonic Saint after this. Plus I'm not even fully done upgrading that scythe yet. Got him. Okay, let's use some Meteor, because those three are pretty close together, and the time shift is pretty much done cooling down. So I can definitely get all three of them with one Meteor, and maybe, if I'm lucky, all three Meteors will get all three of them. Well, no, this time we have a higher chance of getting these three, which is still good. And then those three. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. We got three of them twice and two of them the third time. I'll settle for that. Okay, this one took the least amount of damage, but he's the easiest one to target at the moment. I have a little bit more freedom than I to move around than I did with the other one. Ooh, I think that was a critical. Alright, 3 left. Wait, I think, yeah, this one's the weakest right now. He took the most damage of the meteors. Come on. I want him to move a little bit closer this way. No, he's... Alright, you want to stay there? Then I'll get both you and your little friend there. Ooh, wow, I got all 3. Wasn't counting on that. Thought I was only gonna get 2 of them. Come on. Yeah, there we go, finally. I don't want to provoke like 2 or 3 of them at once. Uh-oh, and I attracted the attention of 2 of them, which is what I was worried about. Let's see if we can do that. I was working on the other one, but this one kind of got in the way. There, now we got that one. Focus all my attention on this one now. Okay, we're pretty close to another meteor. Okay, we are done. That is Xanafiedlion's first veteran dungeon clear. So not too bad. I think we're gonna start running these, like... I'll probably take tomorrow to, like, level him up, round out his stats a little bit more. Like, next week I think I might just start doing veteran runs again. Transformation Liquor. Gems. Reforged tools, smoldering thread. Let's see, for spirit weapons, transformation liquor. Okay, where do I even view that again? Enhanced. No, info, here we go. Looks like each one has like 3? Yeah, so each spirit weapon can have 3, and then you can extend the slot. I'm just confirming all this before I say anything. You can expand. Okay, cool. And wait a minute, I believe you can, like, preview the effects in the auction house, right? Like, let's just pull up a whole bunch of them. I believe you can just, like, preview... Oh, wait. Can you not? You can with appearance scrolls. Okay, good thing I confirmed that. But you could always check it out on the wiki, I guess. And what's this item called? The Spirit Appearance Slot expansion. Well, let me make sure that does what I think it does. Spirit appearance slot expansion coupon. So if I use that on that. Under info, okay. And then like the one I just used it on, that one should have 4 now. Yeah, okay. Some effects fade. Does any of the spirit lookers like describe any of that? Because this is a special effect, does not grant any size or color change based upon the spirit's level. Critical effects are at level 1. Huh. Let's see more detailed. Whoops. Oh, no, that's all it says. Okay, so we need to use... What do I need to use? This box.
규모 할아버지 말씀은 너무 어려워.
Oh, and this gives us an enchant? Oh, there it is. This is a suffix. Plus 20 magical attack, plus 80 MP, plus 60 intelligence, and minus 40 strength, which is alright when building the scythe, because, I mean, its attacks are magic-based, not strength-based. The only attack I use with the scythe that is like strength-based is the occasional windmill. So it has its prefix enchant already. Yeah, we need that suffix one. Let's go ahead and do that. Where'd that orb go flying off to?
너무 어려워.
There you are. Put that over here.
자역 스위치를 작동시키려면 저한테 얘기하세요.
Alright, let's do some enchanting. Gonna protect the equipment. And there's the scroll, and now I need some powder.
아무리 봐도 안 질려.
Where on earth do I keep my magic powder anyway? Oh, here we go.
브라이스 아저씨는 왜 날 싫어할까?
Alright, so now it has that suffix enchant.
끝없이 계속 이어진 길은 내일을 닿을까 보내지 못한 어제의 나를 도닥여주며 부르던 노래 그날 보았던
노예 불을 때려면 저한테 이야기하세요.
있을까 모두 떠난다 해도
So I could do the Crombass introduction quest for some upgrade stuff. I could do society sponsorship things. We'll do that tomorrow. Oh, and I guess I can get that one now because I completed the daily. I just haven't checked it off yet. Yeah, that's great. Daily veteran dungeon, so that's good. Beltane missions are no problem. I can do, like... Well, sometimes Nowhere to Run doesn't count for some things, but... If I really had to pick another Beltane mission other than Nowhere to Run, I could do it. Oh, and this increases the number of upgrades we can do on the weapon, so...
오늘 저녁은 뭘까?
the average is like 5. So if I used both those scrolls, we could get like 7. Maybe I'll see if anyone in my guild is doing like Magmel missions or something, like sometime next week. We have until like October, halfway through October to finish all this, so I'm not too concerned.
브라이스 아저씨는 왜 날 싫어할까?
But yeah, we'll do this one tomorrow, maybe this today, and then we'll get that last round at the Alban training grounds done. I think I'll do that one like now. Do I even have the quests for the... oh, this is Glenberna stuff. I'm not technically done with that. Guess I finished quest at least. That's for tech doing stuff. Maybe I have like a quest on the quest board, the receivable quest board. I'll have to look into that quest for the introduction to Crombass later. I don't know if I have it or... What's the name of that quest again? Linger in the darkness.
사지도 않을 놈들이 왜 나를 욕하는데?
Okay, that's some Magmel stuff. That's Phantasm stuff.
안 살 거면 저리 가. 자, 힘내자.
Yeah, I'll look into that later.
안 살 거면 저리 가. 내일은 오늘보다 낫겠지.
What's the daily gathering today? I'm not doing that. Alright, let's do Rebirth real quick. Reset my level. Got tons of Rebirth thoughts. I think I might max out Sacred Guardian today at this rate. So that'll be cool.
내가 마음에 안 들면 물건 딴 데 가서 사. 어디까지 계산했더라? 눈이 많이 나빠진 건가? 내가 마음에 안 들면 물건 딴 데 가서 사. 어디까지 계산해? 안 살 거면 저리 가. 그나저나 이비는 또 어디로 간 걸까? 눈이 많이 나빠진 건가?
Okay, I think I'll leave it there for now, and then we'll do some leveling up.
이게 비지떡이야.
But let's see. He's gone up 2 levels. Let's see what skills we can take up now. 5 stamina. 5 stamina, 1 strength. One strength, 1 dexterity, 2 will, and 9 HP.
허리 시원찮은데 집시나 좀 올려볼까? 눈이 많이 나빠진 건가? 물건이야 얼마든지 있지. 돈만 있으면. 어디까지 계산했더라?
Alright, off the Dunbarton. I might have to be in a party even if I'm doing that album thing solo. I was getting a little bit of lag in the veteran dungeon, which was surprising, so I wonder... And that's right after maintenance, I wonder how full the game is right now. Oh wow! So that explains that. We have 6 full channels and 4 busy ones. And I'm in one of the full ones, so yeah, that explains it. I'm glad to see the game so full again, though. That's great. And even better, like, I know the Arcana coming up in Korea and all that, so it's like our version of the game is good for a good long time. Like, we don't need to worry about this content drying up, at least for the next 6 months or more. Since we're always about 6 months behind Korea. Like, that doesn't mean that, like, new players, old players are coming back. Like, that means not only are old players coming back, but we're, like, bringing in a lot of new people, too, that have never played before. To have 6 full channels like that. Oh, training ground is full. Okay. I wonder if I have to change channels for that. I would like to kind of fill that requirement today. Let's go channel 13, something that's busy that might not be, like, full. Yeah, okay, here we go. So at least it's... It looks like the training grounds are, like, different on each channel, so that's good. I like playing on channel 4, but I'll complete this on some other one if I have to. Doesn't matter that much. Oh, and let's pull out that to collect some gems. Some gold.
빛을 따라 걷다 처음 마주한 곳 비밀스런
Alright, boss time. Alright, we're done here. Exclusive enchant scroll for rhythm. Let's see what that one does. Got so many enchant scrolls I can't even find the thing. Oh well. I'll go through it one day. Okay, we're gonna hop back to channel 4. Oh, looks like the activity has shifted a little bit. We have... Okay, we still have 6 busy channels, but when I was on channel 4, it was the full one. Then channel 13 became full, and channel 4 became busy. And now we're down to 5 full channels. Okay, that's still pretty good, though. Wonder what the normal daily dungeon is. Maybe I'll do that today, depending on like what we get.
이래야지.
No, I'm not doing that one. Okay, what are the daily shadow missions then? Ghost of Partholon and Filmer Commander 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Ghost of Partholon then.
좀 쉬었으면 좋겠어.
이래야지.
Did I buy the, yeah, I must have bought that today. Did I use it? On Hand of Anubis already? 'Cause I don't remember using it. I probably did, I was probably just... No, I didn't, okay. So I did buy it, but I didn't use it. That's what I thought. So I was wondering if I forgot to pick that up. Okay, we're gonna do Ghost of Partholon next on Elite. And I guess we'll use... how much time does this thing have? Yeah, we'll use the Outer Sandbag and the Bear Bag. After this, I'll probably do Grandmaster missions. Oh, and we got a little coin thing. Full Album Knights coin. So it's basically just a check for 100k, essentially. That's nice. Alright, now for the boss. And we're gonna get him before we even get into the room there, unless he's in the very back. No, he's not. That's good. Why enter the room if I don't have to? Especially when it's not safe. Let's aim a little bit more here so we can get one of those blinkers. Got him. And then let's get that last one. Cutscene. What's going on with this? Oh, this is a leprechaun thing. Okay, this is my first time triggering that for like the event. Like, I don't remember that cutscene from before. Okay, let's take him down with some battle astrology. Oh wait, he's making a run for it. I'm only doing like 1 damage. I wonder how long he sticks around. Spirit gems, reforged tools. Yeah, it's all good. Let's go ahead and repair stuff too. Alright, now we're gonna dash over to Tara Castle and do the Grandmaster missions. I think that might be the last thing I do today. Only 3 levels away from finishing out Sacred Guardian, which is great because I'll probably hit Harmonic Saint tomorrow. So this is really a good time to like be level 50 at Sacred Guardian so I can switch to something else. Alright, so what do we have? Four-player shadow mission. I'm not doing that melodic plate thing. Or defeating a dragon. Okay, so we'll do this. Hey, cool, I got glittery paper. Can make glittery paper airplanes with that. So after today I'll have 8, and then yeah, I'll need to pass like 2 tomorrow, so probably Grandmaster Bard tomorrow. Then we can start the Harmonic Saint stuff. Oh good, most of those zombies are gonna take themselves out for me. Just right from the start there. Okay, favorite, so this is the final guy. And done. I'm wondering if maybe... How much? I don't have any XP on that. Should I try going for Dan 3 healing today? That might not be so bad. That'd be kind of a good accomplishment to get done. Alright, I'm up for it. Let's give it a shot. We'll go ahead and try and get... Dan 3 healing today. That'll be the last thing I do today. Because those tests aren't that bad. So if I recall right, during the Dan tests for healing, basically, like, you're supposed to keep the animal alive that's fighting, and like, if one of the animals dies, that's no big deal, but you do lose points. And I think the lower their health is, the more points you get for healing them. Like, the more test points, so... Healing Dan 3. Let's go. We're gonna... The enemies won't be attacking me, so I won't need Crisis Escape here. We're just gonna need the healing skill, and... Okay, I guess we don't get the Snapcast. So 12k points. But I don't really remember the Dan 2 test being that difficult. So yeah, I think we're ready. Oh, this time it's a bear attacking, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's already starting to, like, take some damage. It takes, like, damage even when the bear's not attacking it. It's nice that we can see its, like, health bar, too, like, at the bottom there. Okay, we already have a third of the points that we need. Yeah, already halfway there. Oh yeah, we need a new bear. Come on, get a little bit more injured. We're right there. Done, with 10 seconds to spare. Nice, so we gotta do that one more time. Okay, let's jump in again. Healing down 3. Like, it's not like I need to attack at all. It'd be kind of pointless if I did. Also, just in case I need them, let's put those MP pots there. I was worried that I might need them like last time, but I didn't. Okay, are you two gonna jump to it or what? Why are they just standing around there? Come on, attack. Oh, that was a bad start. I didn't mean to let the bird die. Yeah, be careful not to let the bird die. I was gonna just let him get kind of low. But I'm glad that happened right at the beginning instead of like right in the middle. Okay, good. This time they're jumping into it a little bit faster. Not sure why they waited a bit last time. think we're doing better this time than the first time. 4K points to go. Okay, 3K points to go. It's kind of nice that the chick is now cornered there because that means it's not going to go too many places, so we can just... Oh, now it moved. It's kicking the bear's butt. New bear. Come on, let's go, let's go. There we go. Before my timer runs out. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna make it this time. I might not. We're about 500 points short. So sometimes it's not always a guarantee. And we'll give it one more shot. If we don't pass next time, we'll just do it tomorrow. Not a big deal. Not like I'm in any rush. That fell apart. He died pretty quick. But we had good luck the first time, and that's what counts. We'll just do that like tomorrow or Monday or something. Like, I'm in no rush. Sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you have bad luck with those kinds of Dan tests. Alright, well, I'm satisfied with the progress today. I made a little bit of an upgrade to my scythe by getting that enchant. Cleared Xanafiedlion's first veteran dungeon today. And got some work done on Sacred Guardian, so overall I'm pretty happy about that. Let's do like one rebirth before I quit. And then yeah, tomorrow for sure I'll probably get to level 50 Sacred Guardian, which will be perfect because like I'll be going to Harmonic Saint like after that. Oh, and did I ever talk to Lazaro again and turn in that Grandmaster quest? That might have slipped my mind. I'll check. No, I didn't. Okay, let's go dash over to him real quick. There. So 2 more of those to go. So we're gonna wrap up the stream here for today, and we will be playing Mabinogi tomorrow at 4 p.m.